Game 3 here on the second day of the IKF Champions League Finals is about to start. And boy, we're going to have a treat for you. We'll be looking at a match between Brno from Czechia and they'll be playing the German squad of TuS Schildgen. I'm next to Lenka Bureshova.
Hi.
The game of yesterday when you guys beat Benfica.
Yeah, that's right.
What a game was that? For them, for Benfica, a home game,
Yeah.
Portuguese crowd, and you guys won. Can you tell me something about that match?
So we were more happy than Benfica, but it was the first match on the tournament. It was hard because first match in Portugal. So, but I think we won, and yeah, we prepared very well.
Yeah. So you were, of course, you
And
guys
it
are.
was it was really about teamwork.
Yeah, but it was also a very physical match, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Portuguese are always always quick
Yeah.
and
Passionate.
Yeah.
Is that also the style of you, of Brno, that you guys, you have young guys, young boys, but they're tall and they're strong. Is that also your style of play, the strong physical play?
Yeah, but I think strong and hard. But Germans, I think they will be more similar than Czech game.
Yeah. What is then the key for this match when you're playing now TuS Schildgen? What is the most important strategy for you?
Really good rebound.
Rebound.
Yeah, and also the hard work of whole team.
What is then normally the things that you hear from your coach during halftime? What
Yeah.
normally does he emphasizes?
Be confident, yeah, and hard work all the time, from the first second to the end.
And don't give up.
Yeah.
All right. We're about to see this third game of today, where we'll be looking at Brno versus TuS Schildgen. Stay watched on this YouTube channel of IKF. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, viewers watching at home. Welcome to this third match of the second day of the IKF Champions League Finals. Here, coming to you live from Lisbon. About to look at the runners-up from Czechia and Germany. This will be a match between TuS Schildgen from Germany and Korfball Club Brno from Czechia. Both of these teams, they appeared in their respective national championship finals last year, but both cases they lost, so they are the runners-up. However, they do belong in the 8 best teams of Europe. They are in Group B. Therefore, they're playing now this game against each other. Now, yesterday, TuS Schildgen, they had a hard time. They needed to play the Belgian squad of Boekenberg. They lost with a 22-point difference. They lost with 31-10. And yesterday, Brno caused a great upset here when they beat home team Benfica from Portugal. And even though they had some Portuguese spectators and fans on the stands, Brno came up as the winner, beating Benfica with 22-16. This game has started and TuS Schildgen is making it a long offense, grabbing a couple of offensive rebounds here. I can see that the defensive pressure from Brno is kind of high. So that is one of the strategic things that they have come up with on offense. Now we see Selina and Stefan Heppenkause, Anna Kupka and Jan Robert Hemming. Jan. An experienced squad. Heppenkause, with his 29 years, has played already 60 matches for the German national squad. And Heppenkause is well known for his marksmanship. One of the sharp shooting men from Germany. And for Brno, we're looking at their first offensive section with Sarah Zarchu, Jitka Stepanova, Jan Tysik and Lukas Holik. They are on offense. Wojtek Holik with the rebound on defensive end. Yeah, the Czech boys, they do have some length. They are tall. They're young also. Like here, Jan Tysik and Lukas Holik. And a one-hander causes the first goal to be for Brno. They're playing away. So this is then a 0-1 opening score here in the third match of the second day of the Champions League Finals. A tournament of the IKF. International pair also of referees here. It's also something that the IKF is striving for. We have Lai Wai-chi and we have Tom Vlamings, respectively from Chinese Taipei, so Taiwan, and Tom Vlamings, a referee from Belgium. They are leading this game. Schildgen having a bad pass here. Heppekauze and Kupka have a bit of miscommunication here. Sarasiarchu. Great look. Stepanova. Oh, traveling violation. Turning the ball over. Giving the chance for the Germans to tie this thing up. Nice running in shot here with a penalty shot for Stefan Heppekauze. Connects for the tie with one apiece. So we play by IKF scenario, which means in this case 4 times 10 minutes. After quarter number 1 and quarter number 3, we have a 1-minute breather. And a very nice, clever goal by Eliska Siglierova. Putting the Czechs up 1-2. And after quarter number 2, we have a bigger break, 10 minutes. Then afterwards, we're switching sides. Each and every match must have a winner, so we cannot have a tie at the end. If that's then the case, golden goal will determine what team will come out on top. Battle for the loose ball, won by Stefan Heppekauze, but in the end this is Lukas Holik keeping the ball alive for the Czechs. But because there was no possession of the ball, the shot clock just continues as is. And I believe the players from Brno felt a little bit of shot clock pressure, putting it up so fast. Although that was not really necessary, 15 seconds left, that's enough to get a decent shot up. Lukas Holik really has the mission and the job to look for the loose ball on defense, grabbing the first possible defensive rebound. Pushing foul by Stefan Heppekauze. And this is then a continuation. And no dive for the ball. I always want to see a couple of people dive, but this was enough. No, maybe a dive? No. Keeping it alive? No. Stepped out of bounds. Tobias Vojna. Just too late. A little bit of bad luck here for Theo Novak. Theo Novak also one of the players for the German national team. Oh, that was kind of a soft shot here. Not hard enough. In that sense, Schildgen has many players that are representing their country on the international level. Jana Kierdorf, Stefan Heppekauze, Theo Novak, Jan Hemming, but also Thomas Freund. They all play for the German national team. that sense, Schildgen has many talented players on their roster. Too much contact there on defense by Lukas Holik. And giving the opportunity for Jana Kierdorf from 2.5 meters for the free pass. Yeah, no goal. But a violation there, so she's going to have a second chance. If there will be another violation, it'll be a penalty shot. Little step back. That was more accurate than before. However, it's not enough. And on second chance, Theo Novak came up short. Siklerova had a good look. Korfball's hit. Tobias Vojna with the rebound. Freund setting up shop underneath the post for the rebound. Oh, but mistimes the rebound. Siklerova with the pass diagonal. Not good enough. Both teams maybe experiencing some stress. And these are the games that you want to win. In that sense, the level of Germany and Czechia are almost at the same level or very close. Both have strong competitions at home. But then these are not teams that they are used to playing. Only in international tournaments like this. So that doesn't happen too often, or European Championships, World Championships, stuff like that. And a penalty shot for the Germans. Josephine Palm. Palm, yep. Ties this game up to a piece. Josephine Palm. Sarchu. Stepanova keeping the ball alive. Move inside. And the goal here. Yeah, great play, and Jan Thijsik with the goal. Great team play. I love the passing. Thijsik connecting for his second already. Scored 2. 2-3. Holik holds back. Sarchu, and there's too much contact there on the move inside for Sarah Sarchu. So she will get a penalty now. Ooh. At first glance, I thought it was going to be too hard, but in the end she makes the shot, putting her team up ahead by 2, 2-4. And also now on German side, a penalty shot. Palm, yet again, yep. No error there when making a penalty shot. Both teams are starting quite accurate this game. Heppekauser brings the ball to the offense. Looking for Freund. Nice arc on the shot, however a bit too hard for Schildgen to have the rebound. Now just comes up short. Diagonal pass creates a little bit of space here for Thomas Freund, who gets it back again. His shot was way off from Theo Novak. Really was lacking accuracy, but this is perfectly executed. And the game is all tied up again, 4-4. Germany showing resilience and crawling back into the first quarter of this match. Final minute has started here. Holik with the feet. Oh, great interception. No, just not enough. But a couple of German hands is enough to get the anger out of this offense, and now they grab the defensive rebound. Shot clock is turned off because game clock is 20 seconds. Plenty of time to make a good offensive setup. Who are they looking for? Of course, they'll be looking for Stefan Eppenhausen, the go-to guy when you want to have a goal. And the first quarter is in the books, 4-4. Both teams close to each other. Defensive pressure on both sides is kind of high. So both teams are struggling with the defensive pressure, delivering good passes, but also having enough space to create a shot. Interesting to see. Now this is Group B. Tomorrow, Schildgen, they will play Benfica. And Brno, tomorrow they will play the last game of the day. And oh boy, Brno will have to face the Belgian Panthers, the squad of Boekenberg. They got their work cut out for them. Boekenberg, they won their first match when they played Schildgen and they won 31-10. And just previously, half an hour ago, we saw PKC beating the English champs back with 36-14, also a monster score. So far 36 is the tournament's record in the game. Perhaps we'll see more, never know. Quarter number 2. Brno can start on offense. Stepanova, too hard. This is a defensive foul made by Theo Novak, creating a free pass opportunity. Lukas Holik will take it. Oh, nice variation, smart play by the Czechs. Lukas Holik with his first goal of this match. Czechs again, bringing the ball on offense. Interception here for the Germans. Well done by Theo Novak, who had a nice interception on the passing lane. And this is a nice fight for the loose ball. Stefan Eppenhausen creating some space. This is well defended by Wojtek Holik. And this high pressure is causing some stress for the Germans, causing them to turn the ball over. This is going to be the strategy for the Czechs. Put up high pressure on defense and trying to force the Germans into sloppiness and turnovers. And then just rely on your own offensive skills. Shiharchu with the shot. She goes again. Hepkauze. We all know he can shoot. Also, Tobias Voina knows his style of play. Now disrupts the passing. That's a key thing. And here again, a good extra step towards Hepkauze. Great rebound there. And Stefan Hepkauze, he can repeat a couple of shots. But so far, the accuracy is off. Remains at 1 scored goal, Stefan Hepkauze. And from the side, this is a great opportunity. Jitka Stepanova. And she has put her team up with 2 points difference, 4-6. Schildgen again. Holding foul committed by Selina Hepkauze, and that is causing now a free pass. We see a nice variation from the Czechs. And this results in a goal from Lenka Bureshova. An experienced player at 42 years old, still going strong. Played 13 years for the national squad for Czechia. Lenka Bureshova. And I spoke with prior to this match. Relies and believes heavily in the skills that the team of Brno possesses. Said that if they just believe and have confidence in their own skills, they will win this match. Freund in the feed. Actions from Kierdorf. Yeah, Korf was touched. So a fresh new shot clock of 25 seconds. Fight for the loose ball. Novak, unable to control the ball. And the Czechs got the ball again, trying to bring it to their offensive section. Yeah, all okay here. Just a little miscommunication. Siklierova in the feed. Does not realize she has a lot of space herself. Siklierova, penalty shot for Brno. In those cases, you need to take the penalty shot yourself if you are rewarded with that, and she does not falter. Eliska Siklierova with her second goal of this match. 4-8, and with a 4-point lead for Brno, that must feel as a good thing. And again, a very quick turnover in favor of the Czechs. Their defensive strategy really works. Holik, traveling violation. Yeah, that's all because of the defensive pressure by Thomas Freund. Actually forced Holik to make the violation. And again, a quick turnover. The Germans are having a real hard time giving accurate passes. Fine opportunity there for Jan Thijsik. Shiharchu. There she goes again. She's fast as lightning. Sarah Shiharchu. Yes, connects for a 4-9 score, and the lead is now 5. Yeah, and of course, coach Jakub Massa must be happy because he sees his team of Brno taking the lead by 5. Great energy that the team of Brno now brings to this pitch. And head coach of TuS Schildgen, Lucas Michael, he really has some stuff to think it over and make some changes. He's got to step on the brake here. It's not so much that they're doing a bad thing on defense. I mean, had 9 goals in the second quarter. It's not very excessive, but yeah, Schildgen only scored 4. They must bring an offensive impulse. They got to do something on the shooting accuracy. Maybe diagonal passing might be a thing to try, but they got to find a way to score some more goals. Here, classical setup, that's what I mean. Moving on offense in a window-sized form. This is a great offensive action here. Yeah, Jana Kierdorf grabs her own rebound. Sorry, it was Lepsak. She was able to grab her own rebound and on second chance puts it in. But then again, Siglierova. In this section, only lady goals for Brno. Great to see that the ladies are having a great and heavy impact on this match. High arched shot by Theo Novak, who's still searching for his first goal, but is really struggling to cope with the defensive pressure that he's encountering. And Czechia pushes on with Lenka Burešová, scoring the 8th lady goal for Brno. 8 out of 11 out of lady hands. Heppenkause, they will find him now. But look at the defense that is put up on him by Tobias Vojna. It's a great thing to see. Good defense can win games. Theo Novak with the steal. Heppenkause. No, and yet again, a good steal. Siharchu, there she goes again for the running in shot. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but Siharchu is fast as lightning. That's creating a lot of danger in that section. She creates a lot of space also for her direct teammate Stepanova. One shot offense for Schildgen. Holik. Little one-hander here, but well defensive play here. Nicely executed by Thomas Freund. Actions from Lepsak. Yeah, there she goes. Creates good space, giving herself the opportunity to make a fine shot. However, lacks accuracy. Siharchu, oh, what a nice little pass there. Great execution. And the goal made by Jitka Stepanova. But this all started with the great feed from Sara Siharchu. And the Czechs are really going strong in this match, and they have taken a 7-point lead. A little bit of discussion here between Wojtek Holek and his direct opponent, Jan Hemming. Sarchu with a shot from the side. This section only scored 2 of 5. They are having difficulties. This is a good rebound by Heppekauze. Yeah, and if that is what it needs to make it happen, then they must. But the Czech defense is just so tough. So tough. Tajsik. Bad shot, but Sarchu was there for the rebound. But oh, she touched the post during the rebound, and that's not allowed. Heppekauze. Too soft shot by Jan Hemming. Causes a easy rebound for the Czechs. Brno looking for more goals. This is too much physical contact in the feeding position. Theo Novak with a push. And this will result in a free pass opportunity to be taken by Lukas Holek. Holek, short step back. Now a traditional setup, 2x2. And yet again a pushing error on defense, this time committed by Thomas Freund. And 2 times in a row a free pass. This needs to be taken over, as Thomas Freund stepped in too early. If he does it again, it'll directly be a penalty. Oh, this is a nice variation, Lukas Holek. Clever play. Yeah, you could see that in the replay. You can see the defender flying in, come flying in. Held back and made the underhand shot. Now a penalty shot for Schildgen. Theo Novak about to score his first goal of the match. Hopefully I'm not jinxing this. No. 6-13. Finally Schildgen does something back. But the difference is 7 points. No, carry on here, although the buzzer sounded. Carry on, nothing to see here, people. Sikiarova looking for her. There she goes, Sikiarova. Brno keeps the possession of the ball. Free pass. Pushing error on the hand while catching the ball. Eliska Sikiarova. Gets it back, step back. Great effect. However, lacks power. Lenka Pusherova. And now a running in opportunity there for the Czech ladies. Sikiarova 2 times in a row. No, they keep the ball alive. This is a defensive action from Schildgen. And time has run down. Quarter number 2 is in the books, 6-13. We're looking at this halftime score. Now we are getting a 10-minute break. Not only me, but also the players. And after 10 minutes, we're switching sides. That'll mean that TuS Schildgen will then try to score their goal on the left side of the screen and the other way around. See you in 10 minutes when we're picking up where this game has left off at a 6-13 halftime score. We are about to start the second half, aka third quarter. Here, coming to you live from Lisbon, Portugal. And we are watching a substitution for TuS Schildgen, two new lady faces. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Jana Kierdorf is taken off. No, just one. And directly the goal. Yeah, here is then the second substitution. So now Ujana Lepsak is taken off and Jana Kierdorf is back. Stefan Heppenkauze. Yeah, because it is now 6-14, a 8-point difference. Schildgen really must get something going. Not like this. They need to have some better shooting. That's quite for sure. And if you're then looking at the Czech team, Brno, almost everybody is on the score form. Except for Wojtek Holik. Everybody has at least scored one. Now we're looking at a free pass opportunity for Lukas Holik. Gets the ball back. The two brothers of Holik playing a vital role for their team of Brno. And this is a fine opportunity from short distance for Jitka Stepanova. Schildgen. Kierdorf. Oh, great interruption from the Czech defense. Done by Tobias Vojna. Just enough to disrupt the offense. Sarchu, good pass, diagonal. And we're looking at a penalty shot. Yeah, that's because Lukas Holik was wide open and the tip-in could not take place. Yeah, so he was bereft of an opportunity to score a goal, therefore giving him the penalty shot. Now we are looking at Simon Wolters entering this match. There he comes on offense, being brought in to score a goal. In that sense, head coach Lucas Michael is looking for his options, trying things out. Yeah, and he must. Because Schildgen, yeah, they lost yesterday when playing Boekenberg. But you don't want to lose 2 times in a row. Got to get something going. Wolters with the rebound. Gets it back. Yeah, they're really looking for his opportunities. He needs to find his rhythm. Simon Wolters, 22 years old, youngster. The youngest one of the guys. Great block by Theo Novak, creating the turnover. Germany ball. Getting their ball on offense. Looking again for Wolters. But the defensive pressure that he's getting from Tobias Voina is heavy. Voina is also looking at the line of the ball. Now Wolters gets a fine opportunity. Yeah, and then he scores. So directly showing his worth. Great shot from the youngster. 7-15. Still 8 points difference. Still quite high. It is doable though. Don't lose hope. If you're a fan of TuS Schildgen, don't lose hope. I've seen some weirder stuff on the korfball field. The teams have come back from big differences and still come up with the win. But then 2 key things. Schildgen needs to continue to score. And they need to higher up the defensive pressure on Brno. Freund. Oh, very close to scoring his second. Just not enough. The Czechs. Great steal here from Jan Hemming. Freund. Just comes up short for the rebound, Freund. Theo Novak. Actually a good opportunity to take the shot. Feet from the side. Easy rebound for the Germans. This is a nice battle for the loose ball in the end. Selina Heppekause has the ball, brings it over to her offensive section. Traditional setup, 2-2. Freund gets it back. Nice combination play by the guys from Schildgen. And Eliska Ziklerova with an opportunity from around 3 meters from the post. Yeah, creating just enough space for herself, and Stefan Heppekause is being brought to the other side. Now he's here. Creating a fine opportunity for Anna Kupka, who is also now still scoreless. Nice opportunity actually for her to score one. Looking for Siglierova. Giving away a good pass. But then Wolters gave a pushing error. Therefore creating a free pass opportunity for Eliska Siglierova. Step back. High arched shot, and with high accuracy she gets her 5th goal, making her this game's top scorer. Kierdorf. Yeah, why not? Nice opportunity here for Jan Hemming, who's also still struggling to find his goals. If you're looking at all 7 goals made by Schildgen, all 7 goals are made by 7 different people. Nobody has really emphasized, stepped up and made more than one. Siglierova went to the ground, to the floor. So this will just be a continuation. Nothing special. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Yeah, it'll be Schildgen ball. Wolters. A nice spot. Crossing ladies. These are some dangerous things when moving your body in such a way that you might create a other player to fall. Oh, we need some floor managers. Yeah. Luckily we have lots of volunteers here in Lisbon to fix these things. It's not the first time that here in Lisbon they are organizing these tournaments. They know what to do. Also last year's Champions League Finals edition was held in Lisbon. Dynamic rebound in the end for Lenka Bureshova. Stepanova. Side shoe in the feet. Oleg. No. Ten-point difference. Oh, and sloppiness in the passing. Selina Heppekhausen unable to grab it in one go, but... And then a good rebound for the tall Czechs. Oh. Especially Wojtek Holik. Tall guy. Comes in handy when going for the rebound. Cheeky little shot by Jan Thijsik. Palm brings it over to her offensive section. Hemming. No. Grabs his own rebound, which is a great thing to see. And Wolters, yeah, this one counts. Yep. Hustle play by the Germans. TuS Schildgen makes their 8th goal. Head coach Lucas Michael is happy to see this, this hard work being paid off. But with a little bit more than 2 minutes and still 9 points difference, it's a big difference. This is nice combination play by the boys. And in the end, Lukas Holik finishing it off. His 4th goal of this afternoon. No, sorry, Jan Thijsik. Brno really tightening their grip on this match. From the corner of the pitch. And the battle for the loose ball. Yeah, that'll be Schildgen ball. Traditional setup, 2-2. 1 feed, 1 rebound, and 2 players on offense. But this results in a turnover. Bolters trying to bring the ball to their offense. Many check hands, but in the end it's Stefan Heppenkause who's coming up with the rebound. This is not okay by Lucas Holik. Yeah, he was pushing in the back of his direct opponent, and that'll result now in a free pass opportunity. Stefan Heppenkause is the specialist for that. He only just scored 1. Those are no numbers we are used to see from him. Heppenkause. Kupka comes up with it. Yeah, this will be a penalty shot that needs to be taken by Thomas Freund. Yeah, he went in for the inside move and was being brought to the floor. Freund. Yep. Makes the penalty shot. 9-18. Shot clock is almost the same as game clock. Brešova. And in the nick of time, with 9 seconds left, we have yet another Czech goal. So the gap of 10 goals remains intact. And we still get 1 shot up. Schildgen, 3 seconds, 2. We need to get it up. All good, good luck there. Good look by Jan Hemming, but the shot was off. No luck. Yeah, and with a 9-19 score when quarter number 4 is about to start. Yeah, to be quite frank, I think this gap is a bit too much for Schildgen to bridge. The lead for Brno is just really big. The grip that the Czechs have, especially on defense, is really high. They really push Schildgen to the sides and the far corners of the pitch, giving only heavily defended opportunities away. Unless the Germans find a way to cope with these situations on offense, only then, and only then, they might still have a chance. And they have exactly 10 minutes to make it happen. So not only is this task daunting, it's also limited to just 10 minutes. So the Germans taking the ball now for this 4th quarter. This is a good offense here. Hemming with a good rebound. Again, this will be a penalty shot. Yep. Jana Kierdorf. Kierdorf, yeah. This is then a great start. We've only played 18 seconds. And already the first goal for TuS Schildgen. This is a good thing. Now keep the pressure high on defense. They might have a chance. Holek. Little bit of bad luck here with that shot. This section has scored 8 of 19 goals in total. The Czechs really show that everybody is able to score. And also here on this side, we're going to see a penalty shot to be taken by Lukas Holek. Will he do the same as we saw with Schildgen? Jana Kierdorf also scored a penalty, but also now Holek. 2 penalties in a row. High feed there by Anna Kupka. Looking for the best opportunity here, of course, looking for Heppenkause. Yeah, good collection. Heppenkause. And pushing foul committed by Thomas Freund, causing this turnover. The Czechs take over. Still waiting for the first goal from Wojtek Holek. Tall guy with shirt number 13. Did not score yet. Is the only starting player from Czechia that did not score a goal yet. Yeah, they did not make any substitutions, so that is quite easy to then calculate. Kierdorf finds their offense. Heppenkause, quick shot and a quick goal. 11-20. Now going inside. In the end, they are settling for a shot from Eliska Sigerova. And the German rebound. Gotta force something here. No other option. And then again a quick shot by Heppenkause. Wojtek Holek directs his teammates to go into a certain direction. Still a 9-point lead, still quite royal. And the lead only got bigger after halftime, yes. And Brno again with the goal, making the gap again 10. Yeah, when it was halftime, it was a 7-point difference. Good shot there by Hemming. But yeah, this is not his game. He is really struggling, Jan Hemming. Struggling to find rhythm, to have properly set up attacks. Nice little one-hander there from Lukas Holek. Not a goal. The Czechs. There goes a running in opportunity for Stepanova. Keeping the ball alive. Yeah, and it was so close last year. Just 1 point, or Brno would have won the national Czech championship in the Extraliga. And they played the finals versus Prostějov. In the end, it was a 16-15 win in the end for Prostějov. So, just 1 point. They came short while we're looking at a goal from Wolters. But when you're then looking at the national competition, the Extraliga in Czechia, yeah, you do see that Brno is the most scoring team. You should say that they have more shooting power. And right now, things are looking quite good for Brno. The gap even increased to 12. Some new faces. For Schildgen, we see Rolofs in the lineup. And for Brno, Eliska Sigliarova is taken off with 5 goals. The top scorer has proven her worth and can sit down, and she is replaced by Adela Nemchikova. Schildgen really trying for quick shots. That's also the way to go if they want to make something happen. Yeah, in the last 5 minutes. Sorry, the score has been adjusted. It was not a 12-point lead. Slight error. Maybe the scoreboard uses a sum if. 12-21, that is the correct score. So 9 points difference. Sarchu, good shot. And the boys are fighting for the loose ball. In the end, Thomas Freund comes up with it. Wolters. 2 in a row. No. Oh, nice battle for the ball by Lenka Bureshova. And even though she is 42 years old, she does not back down for a fight for the rebound. Wolters. Schildgen ball. 4 seconds, so catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. First catch. And the ball went out of bounds. Yeah, and then it's Czech ball. Brno. Yeah. Take it over. They can use the last 4 minutes of this match to even further extend their royal lead. But one thing is for sure, I mean 9 points in less than 4 minutes. It's a bridge too far, if you're asking me. So then I think that Brno, and then they won yesterday when beating Benfica, and Brno will win 2 times in a row and doing great work here in Lisbon. They will be then looking good. Of course, then tomorrow Brno will need to play Buchenberg. Sarchu. Yes. 12-22. We're looking at a substitution for Brno. Martin Pospisil. He will enter this match. And we're thanking Jan Thijsik for the 3 goals that he made and the hard work that he's done in rebounding. Schildgen. Oh, great defense there by Lukas Holik. Was in the best position that he could, in between the post and his direct opponent. Holding his hands up high. Kupka with the shot. Anna Kupka makes her first. And also, Jiri Kool is entering this match. Also a young guy for Brno Korfball Club. Brashova looks for the running in attempt, but then creating some space for Nemchekova. Yeah. You can see it here on the replay. Great attack from the team of Brno. 13-23. Wolters with a fadeaway jumper. Yeah, and this sort of symbolizes what kind of game this is for Schildgen. It's a game of lacking accuracy. And just struggling to keep up with the Czechs. Free pass opportunity, Lukas Holik. Way too hard. Gets the ball back. Sarchu. Sarchu again. Oh, Holik. These are some interesting combinations. But this shot doesn't count. Kiedorf. Great disruption from the Czechs. But Schildgen remains in the possession of the ball. Schildgen having a hard time moving the ball to their offensive section and now delivering a bad pass, thus creating a steal for Jiri Kool. Just a strong overall game for the players of Brno. Showcased all the aspects that you need. So offense and defense, although Wolters chips in for his fourth, making him the German top scorer of this match, although he didn't even start in the starting lineup. That came into this match a little later on. But showcased his shooting abilities by scoring 4. 14-23. We're looking at a timeout here for the team of Brno. Yeah, they want to use this opportunity to already celebrate and give out compliments to the team. Yeah, they worked hard. Yeah, they want to use this time to congratulate each other with 2 wins in a row, because they are about to destroy TuS Schildgen here. And that must please head coach Jakub Massa. And in the dying seconds here of this third match, we can already take a look at what's still on the program today. final match of today will be Benfica playing Boekenberg. That game will start later today. 7:45 Lisbon time. Mind you, there is a time difference between here and the Netherlands or Belgium, and this is the 5th goal for Lukas Scholik. Again, a 10 points difference between these two teams, and I think that is a bit too much of what the Germans would have hoped for. Penalty shot that needs to be taken by David Kuchera. But he misses the penalty shot. Yeah, that's this kind of game. Brno, they fought hard. Found their grip on the match and never let go. Yuri Kool, a free pass. Kool, no. Not enough space. That'll result in a penalty shot for Kool. And the crowd goes wild. They want to see Yuri Kool making this penalty shot. Oh no! The stress got to him. And with 2.5 seconds, got to get it up. This is going to be too late. 14-24. Let's see if we can do some interviews, and of course keep on watching the YouTube channel of the IKF for the Champions League final. This game is over, where we saw a win for the team of Brno. They have beaten TuS Schildgen, and I'm here with Uljana Lepšak. What happened during this match?
So, I don't know, we had a very good plan, and we had so many times to do something, to do a plan, and then we don't do cops. We don't shoot.
Didn't you stick to the plan, or did the defense get to you?
So we don't. Oh, okay. So I think we don't shoot good.
Yeah.
So we had the chances and all we had, but
Yeah.
it doesn't work. So
It didn't work.
Yes.
Yeah, their pressure was kind of high. Now also, so you started the game, you already scored a goal, but then you were taken
Yes.
out. You did not go back into the game.
No.
How is it then for you to watch the rest of the game on the bench?
So it's my team. I will always support on the field or on the bench. This is so. I have always support my team.
Yeah. Hey, what did your coach Lucas tell you guys in halftime? What was the game plan for the second half?
To shoot, to do cops and to have the mentality go on, so we don't suck in the floor or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you guys now lost to Brno with kind of a big difference, right? 10
Yes.
points.
Yes.
That must feel like a disappointment, I guess.
So I think we can do it better. We had to win, but it don't.
Yeah. Chin up high.
Yes.
Still enjoy the rest of the tournament and
Yes.
good luck.
Thank you.
Viewers watching at home, stay tuned for the IKF Champions League finals here, coming to you live from Lisbon, Portugal.